scoring just seems to be getting better every year.
Game 299 this afternoon for Sean Burgoyne. So the 300th milestone next week against Adelaide at the MCG. But this is about to get going in perfect conditions. McAvoy, the ex-Saint. Hickey knocks into the lineup this week. And he thumps it. Rioli could sit on a head here. There you go. Plays on quickly. Enjoying being back here. They've got the overlap. Gunston looks up. Bruce. Inside. That's perfection from defence. And to finish it all off is Sicily. Every game this year so far, James Sicily, 3 goals last week. And he has been able to sneak that in. Get his confidence back.
That's better, Lynchy. You didn't put the boss on him that time. Nice and quiet with that set shot.
I told you, look at
Geary. Rewalt lurking at half back. Savage.
Oh, he missed it.
Mongrel. Hawthorn. And they might make them pay. Rioli within range. Well set in defence when everybody's running forward. Rioli. That's a good strike. Magnificent.
It's a great goal. Great goal in the end.
Drilled and skilled as well.
There's the kick backwards to Lee. Well, that's...
It's a polar opposite.
Yeah, horrendous. Smith dances his way through the 50 and drills it.
And Smith was one of those players last week that when he was put as the extra across halves, and on that occasion we see him run from behind on this turnover, and he's run from 50 metres behind to provide an option, similar to what Weller did for the last goal for the Saints. And yeah, Smith rarely misses. Great goal.
The reason why Hawthorn got back into the game round 1 versus Geelong was his run in that third quarter.
Yeah.
It was him and Hawthorn that got things going in that game. Last 2 weeks ago against West Coast, his run again. This
hits the square though.
Holding.
Free kick Hawthorn.
Yeah, just as the 2 Hawthorn players were going at the ball.
Situation, it was purely one-on-ones, and Segler got caught up in that, wins the free kick.
And makes no mistake from there with the breeze at his back. Out to a 2-goal margin.
Just pressure.
Normally score in these situations.
Play on, not 15. Lewis has to go. Dacked as he kicks to the goal square. Massive pack and a beautiful grab from 4 deep by Segler.
How often do the Hawks do that? You were just saying to cause repeat turnovers, repeat forward 50 entries, and someone pops up and takes a good grab, and Segler will just stretch that margin out to 3 goals, which I think realistically puts them ahead for the first term.
It's a big grab, isn't it? Takes courage as well. We talk about courage going back with the flight at times, but to come across the front of the pack like that is a very courageous grab.
For the biggest margin of the game, and Segler has 2.
Just build pressure then, Lynchy, in terms of just St Kilda actually, their first kick
broke
out.
free. Geary almost broke free. In the congestion, Langford caught, dispossessed. Gunston, Segler, Hawthorn bends it around. And just the required 15 to Puopolo.
This is the back half, that'd be
Play on every time.
Puopolo gets a lucky one. The Hawks get some breathing space back.
They just keep it alive though. When it hits the ground in their forward line, they just got the players in there. Bruce Puopolo is one of those.
Told to go. Waits. Gilbert. Sicily. Poor turnover. Bruce is in the pocket. Calls for it long. Just sat down in the breeze though. O'Brien pounces. Runs clear, goals against the grain.
That's energy sapping. High point play on. Fisher's gone wide. Just didn't hit that anywhere near as well as you would have liked. Now Fisher's coming back with a fly of the ball, desperate to make up for that poor kick, but the ball's just got through far too easy. And O'Brien, in his first game for a couple of years, will be pretty happy with that nice easy goal running into from 1 metre.
It's because they've doubled their kicking efficiency in the last 6 minutes of play.
McAvoy.
That's his second big contested grab today.
And now the open side, they can rebound quickly. Geary looks up. About to be shut down. Oh, thought he got a handball away. He thought he did.
Match it with Hawthorn all day. Just see here, a little chip across goal. Geary goes. And he's missed that one.
Missed it. Maybe just a scrape of the knuckle, but didn't save him. And Bruce makes them pay again. Hawks back in front.
Well, it is dangerous, isn't it, when Bruce can perform acts like that where he chased down. You've got Cyril in down there who makes
uncharacteristic errors. 15 seconds left. Chip kick is good. Duray, he could play on here.
That was score.
Hits the pocket. Bruce is down there, and oh, it is Hal. Just got his hands on it second time. The fists beat him, and Burgoyne read it through the air to Mitchell. And now Hawthorn fan. Arter, straight down the middle. No one into the goal square. Feeds it off. O'Brien takes the responsibility from outside 50.
That's the difference in class right there. St Kilda had their opportunity going the other way, miskicked
right. And just flushed it from 60. Great kick. Just when you think St Kilda are just going to edge their way.
Smith looks up. Howe, Sicily. And he runs in, opens up the angle, and drives home another.
What about the young blokes? O'Brien a couple of minutes ago. No worries whatsoever slotting that one through. The rebound off halfback is just really hurting St Kilda. They're not finishing off their work going inside 50. See Rui trying to chase there. He was out on his feet because he's worked so hard. This is a fantastic finish. Had the confidence that he knew he had Fisher covered for pace and just dropped into the corridor onto the right.
I reckon he had
slotted that one through.
I reckon he had another gear as well that he could have gone into here. I think he knew he had Fisher on toast.
That looked like a three-quarter pressure training drill. Away from post.
Play on, not 15. Gunston comes at Dempster.
Oh, no way!
That was 20. And now he doesn't play ball. Lewis turns it around the body. Can you believe it?
No, I can't, Dwayne. No, I can't.
No. Well, we all this one. Montagna. That's 15. And then this one. Over the cut and grass, that's spot on 15, I would have thought.
That's your mowing strip 15. That's dropping the ball then.
And then
we get the goal. So it was all happening in that passage of play, but Hawthorn, as they do, lucks a fortune and they stay alive.
Well, just reinforces there's plenty to go in this game.
Langford drives it long. Gunston's in a 1-on-2. Savage. Gunston, the old teammate, flicks it to Fisher. Almost caught Dempster. Stolen back by Sicily. Bruce, it opens up. Amazing! Hawks are back in front.
It's a good side. They're an outstanding side. Here we see Savage run back with the ball, but the defensive pressure from Gunston gets it out. Just a handball, but again a wave of players. Sicily quick hands, and then Bruce just the composure around the body, and they just won't go away. The Hawks, they never have.
Sends it wide. Gunston in a 1-on-3. Rioli up, got hands on it. It's the back. Akers stripped. Holding the ball. Is that play on advantage?
Oh.
Well, the umpire brings it back. He decides that no, I'm not going to let it roll.
Well, not sure why that is.
The margin's at 4 points to make it 10, and they just keep raising the bar. Hands on it, couldn't mark it. Hartung, Birchall, Hodge and Rewalt, the two captains.
Great matchup.
Well, that was
Rewalt, Mitchell, another possession. Shields, bouncing ball. Sicily attacks it. Savage got there ahead of him. This is the moment for the Saints. Can they run it the whole length? Ross looks up. They run, they peel. Hodge gets back. Yunes with him. Hodge. Yunes. Stevens stripped him. Hodge paddles it out. Lewis. Just in time. Duray heads wide. Smith. Boundary line. 1 minute 30 left.
Well, Hodge turned at the right time, didn't he? Going back with the flight of the ball. Turned to make that spoil effective, so he didn't give away the free kick. Not looking at the ball.
Spot on. Great work from the Hawthorn skipper.
Billings had a piece of it. Mitchell again and extracts a kick. Akers takes possession. 4 metre kick. Back in the congestion. Shields played for the free, wasn't given.
Did he get taken by the foot from Hickey? Umpires don't want to give away any soft free kicks here.
Just over a minute to go.
Third man up, Lewis stumps it. Akers front spot. Rioli almost stripped it, then he wraps up Rewalt.
So close to the final. So interesting from Lewis to try to knock it clear there. They're the team that's up by 3 points.
Well, Hawthorn have got the spare back, so may come into play.
Hickey slams it. Big leap, Frawley knocks it down. Birchall, this could be the game. He crumbed it. Duray, Frawley, the smother, still in the middle. Crowd roaring.
Oh, they're out.
And they are out. Armitage. McCartan in a one-on-one. Good hassle, McCartan knocks it out just in time. Ross dragged down. Stratton did well. Good attack. Birchall. Legs were taken.
Yeah, that's the dive, taking the legs out. 3 years ago, that was great play, going lower and harder, but you cannot do that now. You think they'd take seconds off the clock. They're too good, Hawthorn. They can't give it up from here.
15-14. Hickey rises, Fisher front spot. It hits the deck. Hickey caught, dragged to the line. 3 seconds left.
What a great contest.
Been great. All day.
For a 16th win in a row here in Launceston. Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, that's why they're one of the great clubs, great teams of all time. St Kilda, young, exciting team, threw absolutely everything at them, yet they found a way against the breeze to hang on. The watch was a fantastic win, 16 in a row down here at Aurora Stadium, and that was one of their finest. And the Saints can go away with a lot of confidence, but also the Hawks will be very, very proud, as would this man. He was the key player out there for the Hawks today. Sam Mitchell's downstairs. Looks like he's just trying to get hold of Sam Mitchell, Brett Dixon.
Thanks, Lynchy. Mitch, enormous game, but Saints took it to you the whole way through. I mean, that's as good a test as you'll get.
Not good for the ticker, is it? All these close games we've been playing, but gee, they're good, aren't they? Like they were really good. I don't think we actually played too badly. They just were really, really good. So, I mean, we would like to be winning by a bit more than that and playing a little bit better, get our own game going. But I mean, you've got to give them credit. They worked really hard, and we had trouble with them today.
That's the 16th win in a row here, and we've also played for the Blue Ribbon Cup, the Hawks and Saints, the 16th time, 16th year. 44 possessions, congratulations. You're the Silk Miller medal, thanks to obviously the game played, which is the Blue Ribbon, in remembrance of the two officers that lost their lives. Silk and Miller, you'd like to say a few words? I'm not sure how many you've won, Mitch. I haven't got to the stats, but it's always a big game between the two clubs.
It is, and I guess sometimes you think footy's life and death, and then when you actually get something like this, you realise that there's people out there that are actually putting their life on the line. So to all the police officers out there that do that for us, thanks very much for what you do and making us feel nice and safe in our houses. So thank you, and really appreciate the award.
Well said, Mitch.
Thanks, Dick.
Come back in. It's never going to be a walk in the park. You started a half back, and they've had to throw you in the middle late in that quarter, but they just kept coming every time. I mean, that run a gun game, they took it to the Hawks, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly right. I was just talking to Rory then. It's just the belief they got within one another. You can sort of see they're all on the same page. It's a good young team that are obviously driven. You can tell by the way they played today. They stick to their game plan, and look, they probably almost should have taken us off towards the end.
That's a Hawthorn style, though, isn't it? I mean, you've got some young kids that have come into the side, but late in games, it must frustrate so many opposition clubs. You just know how to get over the line.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of it's luck, I think. The way we haven't been great the last couple of weeks. We've let a few goals slip when we probably shouldn't have. But as you said, look, you need these close games to it helps towards the end of the season. So it's good we're getting some experience into some younger guys who have just been waiting for the last couple of years. So it's good on both counts. And another win down here at Tassie. We've got great support down here, and they just don't like it this close.
Everyone thought Clarko was playing funny buggers with Luke Hodge only missing a couple of games with the arm. No dramas with the recovery.
No, it was only the traffic on the way to the airport. A couple of trucks decided to have a collision, and we were directly behind it. So, look, it's caught up pretty well, and been able to train for the last couple of weeks, so there was no risk coming into it.
I mentioned the young guys coming in. It's about the system, isn't it? Because you lose a soldier, you gain a soldier in a way, but is it that sound you feel as good as you have in the past few years and the confidence of the young kids coming through?
I think the wins like this give the young guys confidence. We've been around for a while, so we've been on the end of some losing, some winning ones, but you really believe, or you really get belief when you have those close wins, you stick to structures. The young guys, T.O. goes down the back line in the last quarter and has a couple of crucial intercepts. It's the close games where they play well and do the right things where they get belief.
Just finally, we guess every game here, what sort of a breeze that is? 2 or 3 goals, 4 goals, what is it?
I wouldn't have a clue, mate, but maybe a couple, but I'll leave you guys to discuss that.
Thanks, Andy. Go and enjoy it.
See you, mate.
The sport.
Yeah, great game of footy this afternoon. The Hawks find a way, 16 in a row down at Aurora Stadium.